Now, before we can get to Kulichana even reaching platinum with his music, there is the issue because it involves all of us, especially when it comes to our rights. You just heard it, Kulichana, and what happened on Monday morning is still raising a lot of questions, and it's hot news in South Africa with the recent events coming to light. You heard it earlier from the guys, Kulichana's team, they've reached and sent out an official statement claiming that both the police officers and the cars that they were in were unmarked. And it raises questions about what happens in the early hours of Monday morning and also what it means for us. Welcome JC de Jager and Etienne de Klerk. They're both defense attorneys. It's great to have you on the show.
Thanks, Ilana.
Let's get to it. I mean, having known that a lot of people don't have confidence in our police system, they're asking questions about this. In terms of the Road Traffic Act, do we absolutely have to stop when police asks us to stop? What do you do when a police officer tells you to stop?
That is very much the case that we have to stop. I mean, as citizens of this country, and if we look at what has happened in the past, I mean, we have to stop.
Yeah, but JC, I mean, what happens in a situation where you know that they are dressed in civilian clothes, they're not in police uniform? What do you do in a case like that?
What? Well, in that situation would be to not speed off, drive to the nearest police station perhaps, not speed off, and then try to take it as slowly as possible.
Kom ons, wanneer is polisie geneig om geweld te gebruik? Wanneer mag hulle geweld gebruik wanneer dit by jou
kom? Die nuwe wet, artikel 39 van die strafproseswet, maak voorsiening vir sekere vereistes. En wil die hof, daar's vereistes wat gestel moet word, wat sou beteken dat dit baie moeilik is vir die polisie om voort te gaan met wat hulle ons gesien het die afgelope, kom ons sê 2-3 maande in die media. Die toets is proportionaliteit. Wat sou beteken, wat is die, hoe balanceer jy dit? As 'n persoon byvoorbeeld op jou afgery kom soos in die polisie, ek bedoel dit is 'n situasie waar die polisie ook natuurlik regte aan hulle kant van die wat hulle wette sou hulle beskerm.
Okay, so the answer is we have to stop, and it's really frustrating. I want to speak to you in terms of Kulichana's civil case. Now there's a civil case against the police. Do you think that he could win this and potentially get money from it? I mean, we just heard it. The guy wants to go platinum with his album. He's got plans. He's got a career. What happens next?
Yeah, that potentially, if it can be established that there was negligence on the side of the police, then the claim can definitely go ahead. And then it's a matter of quantifying his damages. Now, you'll be able to claim under different heads of damages. You'll be able to claim for his medical expenses, both past and possible future medical expenses. And then also for a possible loss of income. Obviously, he didn't go to the gig that he was supposed to go to, so you'll be able to claim for loss of income for that and possible future loss of income. And also, in respect of general damages, you'll be able to claim for any loss of amenities of life. For instance, I know the bullet went through his finger or something, so if he can't use his finger properly in the future, he'll be able to claim for under loss of amenities of life as well.
While you're saying that, I have to also just clarify that we've got defense attorneys on the show, on our Feel Good Breakfast show, and we're basically discussing what our rights are as citizens of South Africa when a car or an unmarked vehicle asks us to stop. Even though you deal with civil cases, what's your opinion in when an unmarked vehicle, a polisieman in civies, as hy vir my vra om te stop, wat maak 'n mens?
Look, at the end of the day, the test that the court will apply is the reasonable person test. What would a reasonable person do under circumstances? It's an objective test that is placed in that subjective scenario. So they will look at things like, was he aware when he drove out of the petrol station? Did he see other police in the police vehicles in the petrol station? Was he aware that there was something going on? Did he? And they also, I read they said the policemen were in full uniform. So could he identify them? Could he see that they were policemen? If indeed, then why didn't he stop? If not, then maybe he thought they were trying to hijack him or something. So he went. So it's very much a subjective scenario that the court will have to dissect and deduce from all the evidence that is led in court as to what the reasonable person would have done under the circumstances.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's fairly open.
Jo, okay,
Conjecture.
wel, ons sal maar dophou wat die media sê en ook wat gebeur, maar Kulichana, ek dink dit het ons oopgemaak vir al die ander goed wat nou rondom dit gaan in terme van ons regte in Suid-Afrika. Dankie JC de Jager en Etienne de Klerk dat julle by ons was. Well, it almost makes me feel like what to do now next. Do we go out this weekend? Well, we definitely have some plans for you on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Leigh-Anne's got your weekend party plans.